Hey guys, how you doing? Today is Sunday, September 29th, and I just wanted to do a response video because I've received a lot of negative comments this weekend, and I just would like to address that. It all started with a video I posted the other day about the new CNC cage that I made, mostly for Charlie and for Elmo. And I've received some cruel and negative comments from people this weekend, and they've been hurtful. And I think what upsets me the most is that my kids watch the videos and they read the comments, and I don't think they're called for. It started the other day because I made a new cage for the pets. I've made cages in the past and no one's had a problem with them. And I find it strange that no one seemed to complain that Charlie was in a small store-bought cage, but the moment I go and make a cage that's more than twice the size of what she was in, people make comments. Now, some of it has been constructive feedback, and I welcome that. A lot of people commented on the cotton that I used in Elmo's cage, and I have since taken the cotton out of there. I had used it in the past for my hamsters. When I was a kid, I had a hamster that lived over 3 years, and he was fine with it. I would put a fresh piece of cotton in his cage, and he would fluff it all up. I've seen it sold in stores, in pet stores for hamsters and gerbils. So I have since taken that out of the cage, and some people suggested that Elmo's cage was not getting enough light, and the reason I made the coroplast so high was because when I initially put him in the cage, he managed to crawl up above the coroplast and get out through the grids. And it's not like I had left him there for a few days and then realized he was loose. I put him in and sat there and watched him, saw that that was the first thing he was attempting to do. So I made the coroplast higher and I doubled up the grids. Now, people say I could probably cut down the coroplast because the grids are doubled up, but again, I don't want him even attempting it. The reason I was trying to make a bigger cage for him was because I had received negative comments about his other cage, the Ovo cage, which is sold specifically for hamsters by Habit Trail. I've always used their products. I thought it was fine. So I was just trying to give him a better living area. I've had people tell me that if I don't have the space and the money, then I shouldn't have so many pets. I'm actually proud of the fact that I've rescued these pets, and I think I'm doing a good job, and I know a lot of my viewers think I'm doing a good job, but the comments now, I've had people say that they've lost confidence in me. I've had people say that I'm a bad pet owner. I've had people say that the way I speak to my subscribers is rude, and that I talk down to people, and I talk down to them like they're children. I do not talk down to children. I have children. I would never want anyone to talk down to my kids. I don't do it. And I don't think I'm rude to people. The latest comments, these ones are great. Someone said, "I don't understand why you have so many subscribers when you're not setting a good example." This is in comment to Elmo's old cage. "The cage is tiny. God, you are so cruel. Shame on you. Also, your voice is annoying." And this has been the latest one. Cruel, cruel, cruel. That cage is crap. He needs a large cage, you cruel, annoying bag. That was from someone who I will not mention who they are. It was on video 65 of me cleaning Elmo's cage. My kids don't like seeing these comments. I don't like seeing these comments. And if you're an adult who's leaving these comments, I think it's very childish. If you're a child leaving these comments, wow. I don't know. I have these pets because I care about animals, and when I started getting some comments about these, I said, well, what would you guys like me to do? Would you like me to send Elmo back to the dirty cage he was in at the pet store? Would you like me to take the guinea pigs back to the SPCA? Sprite was found outside because a lot of these, a lot of people that live here, they move so often off the island that they don't take the animals to the SPCA to be cared for or to find a new home. They set them free. There's actually a large swamp area that I've heard of on the island that is full of guinea pigs and rabbits and hamsters because the pet owners just take them and dump them. And I think that's cruel. I can't believe someone would call me a cruel person. I've reported cruel pet owners to the SPCA, and I've never wanted to mention this on my channel before because Bermuda is such a small place. And everybody knows everybody, so I'm sure as soon as this is out there, people will know it's me that reported them, and I wanted to remain anonymous. But I just want to prove to people that I'm not a cruel person, and that should show in my videos anyway, but there was a store here on the island that had budgies. And I went in one day and there was one budgie in particular that pretty much didn't have a face. Its beak was completely exposed up to his skull. He didn't have any feathers on his head, and as far as I could tell he was missing an eye. And he was in a cage surrounded by birds crawling and flying all around him. I left that store immediately and called the SPCA and reported them. There was another guy that had guinea pigs out in his yard in filthy, dirty cages. They were soaking wet. They were covered up by an old tarp. They couldn't see any daylight until he took the tarp off. There was one guinea pig that was roaming free, and I commented on it. And he said he had been roaming like that for weeks, and he didn't appear to be going to do anything about that. So, I care about animals. People think I have too many. I think they're fine. They're in clean cages. They're well fed. I do the best I can with what I have here on the island. If you've ever lived in Bermuda, which I don't think any of my viewers are from here, some people don't even know where Bermuda is. It's off the coast of North Carolina by about 700 miles. We're in the middle of the Atlantic. We don't have big box stores. We don't have big pet stores. So I use the supplies that I have access to here, which isn't a lot. And what there is here is very expensive. So again, people will say, well then why do you have so many pets? It's because I have a love of animals and I thought I was doing a good thing. They're my kids' pets, and I just thought I would share videos of my kids' pets and show how we take care of them and show how I make the cages. And I don't get it. I do have some loyal subscribers and I do get positive comments, but these negative ones this week, I don't know. I don't know if they all know each other and they're just bashing me for fun. I don't get it. I don't understand. I mean, I was just trying to show a new cage that I made and it's blown up into this, and people are going back to older videos and posting these negative comments. Anyway, I just thought I would do this video in response to all this. I hope I don't lose any of my subscribers. But if I do, I mean, that's your business, and I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing because I think I am a good pet owner. I think I am responsible. People have said because I'm an adult I should be more responsible. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So, anyway, I was going to do some new videos. I was going to show how I make the signs for the cages because I never did make one for Sprite and I never did one for Charlie or Elmo, so I was going to do that soon. I was going to do some... I was going to do some more videos, but at this point I don't know. So, anyway, that's all I wanted to say. So, thanks for watching. See ya.